This morning we're working German Red Peacocks. This is an old aquarium strain. I remember seeing them in the 1970s. What species it originally was, who knows? It's probably a hybrid, Aulonocara hybrid of some sort. We got some of these in and I wasn't really happy with the color. So I started working on selection. We're going to look at 4 males here. This male is run of the mill and basically what this strain looked like in the 70s and since then. He's not going to be a breeder. I like this guy a lot. This guy's not that great, but he's got some red. This young male has some red. I'm going to put these 3 in as breeders. This big male should do most of the breeding, which will make me happy. The other 2 are better than run of the mill. What I do when I'm working to improve a strain is select most of the selection is on the males because they're the ones, especially in Aulonocara fish, peacocks, the males are the ones with color. These are females, and I'm going to talk about them in a second. These represent the kind of extremes of females in this strain. This is what I picked for. You see, she's dark and she's got a kind of a gold background. This fish is a lot lighter, has nice orange in the fin, but I prefer this female. But right now, we're still rebuilding from the winter storm where we lost the bulk of our fish, 85% of our inventoried fish. We rebuilt this breeding colony last time, and it's actually getting up to near the production we expect out of a breeding cycle. We got 238 fish. I like to get at least 300, but we're getting there. A lot of the females last time were young, and they're going to be producing more this time. So these 2 females and these 3 males are going to go to the breeding colony. Kate's going to take them to the 300. That vat's refilling right now. We've got it stocked with the Plecostomus, some red sword breeders, and of course our German peacock breeders, plus a lot of guppies. Okay, Kate, this male can go to a sale vat to be sold. He's going to H14. So just to loop back to what I do to improve a strain, obviously I pick the best males. I pick females that, from my experience, produce good males. And in this case, the darker females, especially if they have a little bit of orangish gold background. I then grow up their offspring and start changing out females, because what I want to do is concentrate the genes from the good males. So start swapping females, which we're just starting to do again after the winter storm. We didn't have much choice. We just had to go with what breeders we had after the winter storm. Then each breeding cycle, if I find a more colorful male or a better male for the strain, I substitute him for 1 or more of the older breeders, and just keep that process going. Anytime I get a better young male, he becomes a breeder. I like having about 3 males in a 300-gallon vat. That gives each male a chance to setting up a breeding territory, but still gives the females a place to get away from the males. And that seems to work best. More males than that, and production goes down. Going with 1 or 2 males, if you go with 1 male and you lose him early in the breeding cycle, you've lost an entire breeding cycle. 2 you can get away with, but I kind of like 3. That's why I did 3 in this strain. So next breeding cycle, we've got, in addition to the 238 fish, we have another 62 fish from the last breeding cycle that will be big enough to breed next time. And I will pick young females that are dark, the way that the one I preferred, and start replacing the lighter colored females. And if we get a young male better than 1 or more of those males we just selected, he'll go in the breeding colony and somebody else will come out. Anyway, good fish keeping.